違う違う。俺は参考書を買いに来たんだ。おら
こんにちは。
アイドルの握手会じゃないか。違う違う。参考書を買いに行かなきゃ。なんだこの引力は。握手会の引力すげえ。どうすりゃいいんだ。
So this is effectively my Vita collection. Like, here's the case I got with it. It's pretty solid. The box that I bought it in said semi-hard in English, so make of that what you will. And then I also got Katamari Nobita, which is called Touch My Katamari in English, which is pretty cool so far. I mean, if you played Katamari before, you basically know what to expect. Although there is a pretty cool new edition, which is kind of hard to explain, so I won't waste time, but you can look it up. And Uncharted, which is called the Map Plus Adventure, the beginning of the Map Plus Adventure in Japanese. I can't actually remember what the English name is, but yeah, that's the box. It's pretty cool actually, because they obviously it's got the Japanese voices and everything, but they actually also include the English voices. I don't think there's English text from what I can tell, but they've got the voices at least. And I mean, I can, I know my way around Japanese are fair enough to understand instructions. So, that's been pretty cool so far. I still haven't had that much time to play it though, because I've been pretty busy with everything. But I'm gonna try and give some brief impressions, and got a bit of dodgily filmed footage is the best I could do. I don't have any proper recording equipment. I don't even know if you can record on the Vita as of yet properly. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And one last thing, this was the cool little thing that came on I got when I bought Katamari Nobita. I got a free screen protector, which I'm not using because those things are impossible to put on, but that was the cover on it, so I cut it off and, well, as you can see, pretended it was a poster. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the impressions. So I'm going to show you guys the console itself. I mean, yeah, I've just got Uncharted in there in the little case. Obviously Katamari's in there. So this is the rear touch panel, as it's hilariously named, here on the back, which has got that cool little design, the squares and the triangles and all that. These are just the grooves where you rest your fingers basically when you're not trying to touch it. Excuse me here. And this is the device itself. You've got your two analog sticks. They're quite good actually. They're surprisingly small. Well, smaller than what you would assume that they would be. The D-pad's really solid actually. And you've got your home button here. This is also a touch screen. Second analog stick. Oh look, it just came on. That's my background that I put on. It says Mata Kite Baby, which means come again baby, basically. I just took, this is a really cool feature on the, come back, no? This is, it's a really cool feature on the Vita. You can take screenshots in the any game by holding the home button and pressing start at the same time, and then you can basically make this into your, it's not this bad, hang on, just need to use my proper hand, and you can make that into your screensaver. Yeah, this is the standard menu here. It's pretty much like an iPod, to be honest. And every time you go into each game, you have this little menu pop up. The middle one says Hajimeru, which means to start. And you've got your that question mark book is the manual, because oddly enough, Vita games don't include manuals from what I've seen so far. And that left one, if you've got wireless access, I mean, I've only got the Wi-Fi model, so no 3G, but that left icon takes you to the game's website, I guess, and the side one there, the two arrows, is in case there's any updates for the game. I mean, I'm not connected to the internet right now, so there's no point in me doing that, but there's Uncharted's icon, of course. If I try to play it, I mean, it's not in there right now, so if I try to play it by pressing Hajimeru, it tells me that the, yeah, I need to run this application, I need to enter the card, So yeah, but I mean, there's plenty of cool little apps there. I've not really had a chance to check them out yet. But so far so good as far as I'm concerned. The system was about roughly £200 or so. It's a bit cheaper than it's going to be in England and America, I guess. The games, on the other hand, are a complete rip-off, as are the memory cards. I only bought a 4GB memory card. It's about this big. I was pretty scared I might snap it if I wasn't careful. In fact, it took flipping epic to get it out of its package alone, so good luck if they keep the same packaging for England. But besides that, I mean, everything's really positive so far. Uncharted, I've only played about 10 minutes of it in all honesty. It looks pretty much like a console Uncharted game. The graphics are slightly worse, but they're still pretty darn good. Touch controls work pretty well, though it kind of makes you feel like you're not really doing anything and you're just sitting back and watching a film, so probably going to try and avoid those a bit. But yeah, I mean, Katamari has great touch integration. It uses the rear touchscreen perfectly to extend and shrink your Katamari, so that's, yeah, I love that use of that so far. It's a really good idea. Other than that, I mean, there aren't really any other launch games I'm too bothered about right now. Maybe Blaze Blue, Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean, they're games I've played before, that's the problem. So really, the next big game I'm waiting for is Gravity Days, or Gravity Rush, as it's going to be called in the West, apparently, which is just incredible. You should go check that out if you've not heard of it. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything. So I'll just leave you guys with some, you know, whatever footage I've decided to record besides this. I mean, you can probably find better footage than what I've captured on the net anyway, with people who actually had other people filming instead of trying to shakily do it themselves. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for now. So, cheers.